Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Ross with Stammer AI, and today I'm going to be showing you a tutorial on how to connect a custom AI agent from your Stammer AI dashboard through GHL to any social media chat platform. And in this case, we're going to be connecting it to a Instagram DM channel. So basically what this will allow you to do is set up a AI agent behind any Instagram account for pretty much any business. So first off, I'm going to log into my Stammer AI dashboard, and I'm going to navigate over to my white labeled version of the Stammer AI dashboard. This is going to be important because I need to make sure that I use my white label API, which is going to be specific and unique to my agency and my clients. Once I am here, then I can go into GHL and create a new automation workflow. I'm going to click create new workflow, start from scratch, and we're going to build this extremely simple workflow in a few minutes. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to create a new trigger, and this is going to be when somebody replies. The trigger is customer replied, and then inside this, we can add a filter that will specify the specific channel for Instagram DM. So I'm going to select reply channel and then select Instagram DM. Now this is only going to work because I have already connected my Instagram page to GHL in the integrations tab. And that's why this will work natively for this specific Instagram account with this specific GHL account. So now this is going to trigger every time somebody replies to Instagram DM. We're just going to click save so we can save our progress. All right, so now that we've got the trigger with the customer's or the user's message, now we need to send that user message to the AI agent and have it generate a response and then get that response back into this workflow. And so what that's going to look like is custom webhook like so. And then we're going to utilize our white label API to get some more information on how we can organize all this information. So we're going to click white label API and then explore API documentation and then message AI agent. And this is going to give us all the information on how we can set this up. And if we want, we can move this into a new tab like so. Be a little bit more here. There we go. All right. So what we need to do is fill out this information right here. So that way we can have this information be sent to Stammer and get our response back. Send to AI agent and generate a response. Okay. Event needs to be set to post. The URL that we're going to paste in here is going to be the URL that we get from your white labeled version of Stammer. So mine's going to be this right here under API endpoint. Yours is going to say your custom domain, but you're going to take that and we're going to paste that into URL right there. Next is authorization. We're going to leave that as none. Headers, we're going to make one header, and we need to make it the authorization and our API key. So we're going to literally write in the word authorization and then write in the word token with a space. And then we need to go get our API token. In order to get that, we're going to go back, and then the token's right here, but we're going to click this button to copy it securely. And then we can go back into here, and then we're just going to click paste. Okay. And then next we need to set up a couple items in the body, specifically the 3 items that the documentation mentions. So we need to use chatbot UUID, query, which is going to be the user's message, and then user key. That's going to define the actual contact or the contact AE. All right. So chatbot UUID, this is going to be the specific UUID or the ID of the actual AI agent that you want to interact with within this automation sequence. So for example, I could go into one of my bots and click the view and then AI agent UUID, and there's going to be a string of numbers and letters here. Copy that and paste that in next to chatbot UUID. Next is going to be the query. What we're going to do is we're going to type in a question to get started. And then after it is able to use this question to establish a connection, then we're going to replace this question with the custom variable user message, which will be the user message from this trigger up here. And then finally, we need to add the contact ID, which is simply going to be ID, and we can just search for contact ID and do it like so. Now what we can do is click save action, and we're going to go back, and now we're going to enable it to be functional by testing it. So we're going to click this option, save response for this webhook. And then for this, we're just going to select any contact that you have. It could be anybody. I'm just going to type in myself. So, and then send test request. And hopefully we're looking for a green 200, and there we go. Now that we know that this automation and system is correctly set up between this AI agent and this GHL automation, we can click save action. And so now we have the message back from the AI agent. We can see this is the answer from the agent back to that message. I asked it how much was the starter plan, and it now has correctly responded with the starter plan has cost $49 a month. So now what we need to do is save and send this answer answer message back to the user who asked this question in the first place. In order to do that, we need to do our third and final action, which is simply going to be an Instagram DM message. And we're going to use the custom value from the webhook in the response, the answer. And so now this answer will be dynamically changed based on the answer that the AI response gives this automation workflow. So now to summarize, we've created a trigger that will trigger when anybody messages through the Instagram DM channel specifically. That user message will then be sent to the AI agent in your white labeled version of Stammer AI. It's going to generate a answer response, and then we're going to take that response and send it back to the user via Instagram DM. And so now what we can do is we can go back here and change this to message body and click save action. And now this should be a working live version that we can test quickly. So if I go here and I go here and I click message, I say, how much is the full SaaS mode? We should get a response here quickly. Full SaaS mode plan costs $497 a month. If we go back into the GHL automation, we can see there should be a new execution log that has my, yep, there it is. And we're going to turn this off just for right now. So yeah, so that worked. We now have a live AI agent that is sitting behind the Instagram channel, and it's going to be dynamic. So we can update this and work off of this however as we'd like. We could put in steps in here that would look at what they sent as a message, and then that could determine what you do, whatever it may be. But you can also do this for pretty much any other chat channel. So for example, this reply channel, it says Instagram DM, Facebook Messenger, all these different channels. You can do this exact same workflow. The only difference is you change one to like Facebook Messenger, for example. Then you would also change this third and final one to Facebook Messenger, because that's where the message originally came from in the first place. So that's pretty much how you create a custom connection between an AI agent, GHL, and Instagram DMs. Let me know if you guys have any questions or comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.